it's kind of like, what? How did this happen? But you don't, we don't control that as actors. We're sort of in the, Baby Girl got invited to Venice. It's actually not coming out until December, so it was just one of those things. So I always knew this was coming out now. And I'm on for the ride. I'm just going, okay, I'm holding on tight. I mean, I go home tomorrow, so that's that, and then you kind of go home and everything settles down and you go back to normal. We do a premiere in LA and then I go home and that's that. And then you're like, did that just happen?
Tell me a little bit, what are we going to what appealed to you?
But you haven't seen the final one yet, right? No, so, no. I'm not like that. You'll see what that means.
Very good. Thanks. Yeah, it shows you that I'm a little bit wild.
No, he would hate. I don't think anyone's the perfect anything. I think you're heading for trouble if you consider yourself the perfect couple, which is kind of what Greer says in the show. Is like, we don't want it to be that. No, I'm not a believer in perfect.
Excuse me, can you come back? Can you come back? You and I spoke, can you come back?
It was really great ensemble. With casts, it's you never know what you're going to get. And this was a group of people who really not only were intelligent and talented, but they made room for each other. And when that happens, usually something good comes of it. The fun of this one is trying to figure it out, and it just stops being fun once you know. It's like the crossword puzzle. Once I look at the answer, I feel dirty.
I was like the biggest naysayer. I was like calling my manager. I was like, I'm not doing this dance, man. There's no way. I didn't get into this business to be a dancer. I'm not doing a TikTok. I don't even have TikTok. I hate social media. And then ultimately I ended up having to concede defeat, and we did it, and I'm actually thrilled because it really worked as the title credits. I was lucky enough to kind of get a license to improvise from Susanna, our amazing director, and she just said, look, just go at it and just make them as big as you want. And so every scene, no matter what it was, I was finding opportunities to just throw stuff in there and basically try and throw everybody else off their game. But it was great fun, and I think it was received pretty well in the end, so I'm thrilled about it. Yeah, tough gig, exactly, yeah. Somebody's got to do it though,
We were all like really giddy, like school children. We were like, hey, oh my God, Nicole Kidman. And I think I have like a photo of me just after we shot our first scene with her, and I'm like ecstatic. I'm like, really, it was a real moment for me to work with her.
First day on set, one of her first days on set, she did this amazing thing where, we were all improvising a fair bit. And we were doing this scene that was supposed to be a very normal, cordial goodbye where everyone's waving to Amelia's family as they leave. And because of something I can't say because it's a spoiler, she decided to take that moment to do the most surreal, strange thing I've ever seen, where she just screamed. She just looked right dead down the barrel of the camera and screamed. And I was like, that's one of the most amazingly bold, cool choices I've ever seen. And it was so cool, and it was this like surreal moment of sort of turning the inward outward, and it was so impressive and brave, and I was like, God, she's cool. She's really cool.
It was like small little creative gifts every day, and like really surprising. They were improvising a lot, and they were like, they just threw themselves at it totally.